Alright, so welcome back to another one. Definitely a different camera angle for this one. I'm going to be talking about my top 5 dream attainable cars. So what I mean by attainable is under a 10k budget, but these ones you can probably get them all for under 5k. So I might do another one for like 50k, 100k, 200k, all that kind of stuff. But for now it's 10k. So hopefully you enjoy. All my personal preference, you probably won't like any of them, to be honest. These are all cars I intend to own within the next 5 years, like 5 years, yeah, cap probably. If I'm still trying to find these cars after 5 years, I've probably done something wrong, because can't see me keeping a car for each year, if that makes sense. I'll probably be going through a few cars every year. If everything goes to plan, we never know. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. I'll see you in the video. So I've also put it up on the screen. You can't really see it, but I guess it gives you some sort of indication. It's all I can do for now, I guess. YouTube ain't paying me that big buck, so I can't like screen record or anything, so you have to make do. If you want to see more of these, like and subscribe. But yeah, the first car is a Volkswagen Lupo GTI. This one in specific is from 2003. I think this is going to be my next car after the Clio. So if you don't watch the channel, I've got a 2005 Renault Clio Mach 2, just a 1.2. This is a 1.6, so it's not exactly like a big engine. So I'll need to do some more research, but it should be quite easy to insure. This one is completely untouched, completely unmodified, like stock and everything. It's up for £4,000. The mileage is quite high as well, it's around 100,000, so you can get some ones that are slightly modified. I think there's one up for £1,500, so it does vary, but I'll say for £2,000 you can get like a good one. Might need some work, but as far as I'm aware and what everyone else is saying, these are going up in value, so the quicker you can get a hold of one, the better, I would say. So yeah, this is going to be my next car, hopefully. And I don't intend to get rid of it for a while, so maybe I'll like keep it in a storage place, like keep it off the road or something, see if it goes up in value, or maybe just keep it as my everyday car for like 2 years or so, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of me wanting all these cars. So but yeah, we'll see what happens. As of right now, I want to get this car next, so hopefully it happens. Yeah, that's car number 1. So car number 2 is a Volkswagen Golf Mark 5 R32. That's 2 Volkswagens in a row. Just the cars I like, to be honest, especially in this price range. What you've got for selection, it's not huge. This is a car I see going up in value because it is the R32, which means it's got the V6 engine. If you've ever heard the V6, it's probably one of the best sounding engines to ever come out of a car. Obviously now they've replaced the R32 with the R, which is a great car, amazing car, but it's just not as cool as the R32. I turn my head more at R32 than R every single day. I think a lot of people do, so to be fair. This one's up for £5,000, which is a low price apparently. The mileage isn't too bad, it's around 70,000 I believe, so not bad at all. I personally get mine in a blue rather than this black, but just an example. Yeah, I would say they're going up in value purely just because, like, especially with the way cars are going now, like they don't make them like that anymore, like without sounding like a retard. Like everyone says the same thing, but they do not make the cars like they did back then. This one is a 2007. I'll probably get it with a manual gearbox, purely just because the DSG back then, you can get it coded and stuff, but it just wasn't really as good as it is now. I'm not saying it's bad at all, it's amazing, but anyway, I would just prefer to change gears myself. That's just me probably. But I think if you're going to get a car like this with the V6, probably straight through exhaust as well, you've got to get a manual gearbox, or kind of defeats the point, I think. So yeah, that's car number 2. Now car number 3, I've changed the brand. It's a Renault Megane, a Renault Sport, so it's the R26 shape. If you know about your Renaults, you know this is called the R26, or it's known as the R26. I've got two just up the road from me, and I turn my head. I see them every single day, and I still turn my head. Like, they are seriously a dream car of mine. I am quite a big Renault fan. Like, if it's a Renault, I'm probably interested. So I don't know. It's just a thing, really. If you've seen the videos on my car, then you'll know, like, there's quite a bit of passion. So call it sad, probably is sad, but I don't know. Renaults are just good. They're great for the track. This would obviously be a track monster. This one's a 2007, priced just under £3 grand, so it's a really good price, to be fair. You can get the trophy, I believe. With, if you ever saw Top Gear, you'll know it had like the plastic glass and stuff. So instead of glass, it's like piece of plexiglass or something. So you can like push it in. They have it on the Porsche GT3s and stuff. Obviously, this is essentially a family car with a cage in it. So yeah, just one of my dream cars. I love Renault as a brand, so it would be silly for me not to have this as a dream car. So yeah, that's car number 3. Car number 4, I think, is quite obvious after car number 3, and that is a Renault Clio Mach 3, so the 2008 shape, Sport R27 or the 197, depends how you want to look at it. I call it the 197. If you know about your Renaults, you'll know there's a Renault Sport Clio 200, and essentially the 200, they did a facelift, so they put the badge, instead of being on the grille, you can't really see it in this. Instead of being in the grille, they put it on the bonnet, and instead of the exhaust just being exhaust, they kind of have like how Mercedes do it now with the outline of the exhaust. But obviously, it had a genuine exhaust inside it. So I just prefer this shape purely just because it's in the grille, and you get the Renault Sport crisscross grille, which is quite a big thing for me because I've got it on my car now. Even though it's a 1.2, that was one of the first things I did, the Renault Sport grille. So this is priced at £3.5 grand, which is probably average price at the moment. Whether these will go up in value, I'm not too sure, but it'll just be a really fun car to own. I see 2 on my way to college every single day, both in blue. I'll probably have mine in either black or the silver colour. I think the silver looks amazing. Blue's amazing as well, but it's like everywhere, so I'd rather have the silver one or just all blacked out. Exhaust system on this as well would be amazing. I probably wouldn't do the R26 engine swap, because a lot of people do that. They put the engine from the previous car, the Megane, into this. It's essentially a straight swap with bits to change, but it's fairly straightforward compared to other engine swaps. I'll probably just keep it as it is. Maybe I probably wouldn't even change the suspension, to be honest, because the Renault Sport suspension is pretty good. So all around, it's just a really nice car. Great for the back roads, great for the track. I probably would take this on track. So yeah, that's car number 4 now. A Renault Sport Clio, another one. Promise the next car is a bit of a curveball, even though they have all been hatchbacks. For 5k in England, or 10k, whatever I said it was. In the UK, you're going to struggle to find anything that isn't a hatchback, to be honest, especially with insurance and stuff. So yeah, this is now car number 5. And car number 5 is a Seat Leon Cupra from 2004. Booker123 has one in red. If you know of his channel, you'll know that's like a really good car. That's like what made his channel. Just a really nice car, turbocharged 1.8. It's just a great car, to be honest. Not much to be said. This one's up for £2 grand, which is average price because a lot of them have been abused. So for £2 grand, you'll probably want to just make sure everything's sound, just like with every car, but with these especially because they've got a turbo. To change it out would not be cheap. The R26 has a turbo as well, and as far as I'm aware, that's the only car that has a turbo. The Lupo might have one, or a supercharger, and I'm probably going to get killed in the comments. I'm very sorry for saying that if I was wrong, but yeah, it's just a really nice car, especially seeing it on Bocca's channel. It's kind of like, inspired me. This is one of them cars where I would love to have one, but I doubt I'll ever be like actively chasing one, purely just because I see them quite a bit and they're always like just getting ragged and abused. So that would always be like playing on my mind, like, is this car okay? Is this car okay? So as much as I would want one, I can't see myself chasing it. But if the right one came up, I definitely would not say no. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you did make it to the end, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment any suggestions or improvements. I would like to get to like making proper videos. I'm intending to buy a camera within the next few weeks, probably for Christmas, and I can start making like proper car videos, driving vlogs, all that kind of stuff. Because I know recently the content's been a bit patchy, but I thought I'll make this one not only for you to watch, but for me to look back on in the future. So yeah, cheers for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in another one. So yeah, cheers.